Access Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Access Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
We leave that up to Reno.
This is the Dot Viera Experience podcast, and thanks for tuning in. Please do not take what we say out of context. This is for entertainment purposes only for our viewers. We do not discriminate against anyone or anything. Please do not try this at home, and do drink responsibly. We love you, and thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, comment, and share right now. And you forgot that.
Yeah. It's that, baby. It's that, baby. Okay. Yeah. Go hard or go home. Bitch, that's my throne. I work hard for this, pray to God for this, which means I ain't going nowhere. Feel me? I got the swag, I got the talent, I got the bag. I am no mileage, this is forever. I'm just getting better. Like the mic cheddar, they should not let her in. Middle finger to the haters. Then who the fuck gonna check me? They're not ready. Send shots to the belly. It's about to get heavy. Almighty, I don't. Yeah. Almighty, I'm trying to be godly. Please can you guide me? I do not like them. I would invite them. Just take life from them. I'm so trifling. Shit that I've been through. Shit that I've seen. All of this pain. Why am I mean? Why I'm so hateful? What's this mean? Damn. Think I need love. Said I need change. Something is wrong. All of this pain. I do not care about nothing. Why am I struggling? Oh, God. Please. Almighty, save me. No. Yeah. Go hard to go home. Bitch, that's my throne. I work hard for this, pray to God for this, which means I ain't going nowhere. Feel me? Yeah. I got the swag. I do not care about nothing. Why am I struggling? Damn. Yeah. I do not care about nothing. Why am I struggling? Oh, God. Almighty. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Woo! Care about nothing. Yeah. Why am I struggling? I do not care about nothing. Yeah. Woo! What this mean? Almighty, I don't. TREYLYNE, baby. It's that, bitch. Yeah. Then why am I struggling? Oh, God.
Yeah. Happy Friday, people. You know what it is. Your boy DJ DORU. We live in that Dot Viera Experience, you heard? Yo, I got 3 words for you if you ever doubt if we got this or not, yo.
I got this.
I got it.
Yeah, stepping out looking fresh and dead. Right now, here I got these haters looking so depressed. Don't stress, middle fingers to the fucking press. I get busy with it, yeah, I'm so silly with it. Two step on the dance floor, get it. Who's next? You think I'm bougie? Smoke a bitch like a pussy. All I do is have fun. No smoke, no gun. Play up in the shade, getting pussy. Yeah, that's so fun. Yeah, I'm about to date though. Pretty in the face, yo. Teeth white, pussy tight, nothing they can say though. Wow, yo, I never been basic. Even as a young chick, always been chasing. Fuck rain, give me some money bag, show me more. Who that there, big boy? Dot Viera, hold on. Monica, I'm so good. Who better than me? Go on. I got this. See the drip, got the rice, they can't copy this. My life, my style, you know who you fucking with. Hold on, Dot, bitch, I got this. Got them bouncing to this whole song. Give me the mic, let me rock, I'm about to go off. Millie rock, 2-step about to show off. Put them hands high, guns about to go off. Smooth talking, get me right, nigga. This my last night, boy. Skip the talking, nigga. Let's go. Another show, I'm on it. Can't stop, won't stop. I do this cause I love it. This is how the game go. Never fuck the same hoe. Never wear the same clothes. Flow so insane, yo. Niggas wanna taste me. These bitches wanna date me. The real reason is Dot Viera season. I got this, I got this. See the drip, got the rights, they can't copy this. My life, my style, you know who you fucking with? Hold on, stop, bitch, I got this. I got this. Yeah. It's TREYLYNE music. They be up on me, man. But they can't fuck with me. Huh? I got this, I got this. See the drip, got the rights, they can't copy this. My life, my style, you know who you fucking with? Hold on, stop, bitch, I got this. Huh? I got this, I got this. See the drip, got the rights, they can't copy this. My life, my style, you know who you fucking with? Hold on, dot, bitch, I got this. I got this, I got this. See the drip, you know who you fucking with? Hold on, dot, bitch, I got this. Yeah, I got this, I got this. Yeah. Oops, I did it again.
Happy Friday, people. Yeah.
Oh, did you just play? What is that your favorite song?
You know, I got a few of them. It's got one list of new artists. Within that new artist, there's this one artist named Dot Viera, who has about 6 stars next to her name, aka the Must Playlist.
The Must Playlist.
And if y'all not listening to this, I don't know what to tell you. If y'all looking for heat,
I got this.
Really?
I got this.
I thought it was stupid.
Oh, you already know that. They ain't ready for that. They ready, but they ain't ready.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. Or as Mayhem could say, happy Friday. Look, today is
too.
I did, right?
Yeah. I was like, what? I ain't never seen her say that a day in my life. So I'm just like, what are you talking about? I went with it though.
She texted me early this morning and she said that, so I just repeated it and then I gave her my own little positive message on a Friday. Yes, ma'am.
Period.
That motivation. That motivated. She started that. See, I don't know. That's her. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. It is Friday night. The mood is right. We got motherfucking Kanika in the building.
What's up,
oh
Jose?
my God. Hey, Jose.
Jose, what it is?
Salute, my friend.
This
Thanks
is
for tuning in.
definitely an affirmation that I need to get glasses. I can't see nothing that you see. But hello,
I was like,
Jose.
wait, what?
Hello.
We got you. We got you.
We got you.
You got this.
You got this.
Got this.
Listen.
Worry about nothing.
Today is a beautiful day. Even though it was raining, it was definitely still a beautiful day because if you woke up this morning, some people did not wake up, so you have to be grateful for your wake up.
Praise the Lord.
I don't know what that was, but was that God? Hallelujah.
God
Yes.
heard the message.
Right. Amen to that. For real. So listen, everybody was like, oh my God, it's raining and I gotta go to work. Be thankful because some people out there asking for money and you could be one of them. So be thankful. Get an umbrella, shut the fuck up and keep it moving.
We are one
I'm
bad
just
decision
saying.
away.
You ain't never lie.
One bad decision.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So be thankful.
Amen.
Amen to that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh my God.
And so it begins.
Really.
Listen.
Because you can't see my face? That makes sense. I'm going
Is
through
it
my
good?
own
You
radio
want me to-
situation.
Let me see. Excuse me, y'all. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I did it myself.
So I was trying to put that part
Down. Okay, got it.
You got it?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Hi, everyone. You can see my face now.
That is Miss Kanika. How you say the other part of your name, Seymour?
Shanae.
Janae? That's how you?
It's Shanae. It's Shanae.
But why you put it the way?
Ma'am, that's how my mama... Listen, don't let me get my mom on the phone. That
leave
is
her.
how
Leave her.
she spelled my name.
All right.
My
Yeah.
godmother.
Kanika
It's
Shanae.
actually named after Sinead O'Connor.
He just
It was to you,
She
though.
started
It wasn't to me.
All right.
It was not to
Yeah,
me.
we don't want Mama Shanae coming on
No,
here.
we do.
We don't want her.
Love
We do not.
You can't,
I
you
don't.
can't explain their names. They named us names and they just said, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
Don't ask
it.
no questions.
Yeah, because if
That's
I
it.
see my mother again, I'm gonna slap her for my middle name.
Yeah.
Shit.
I forgot what it is, but you could whisper.
No.
Oh,
She
I got
really
no
felt
maiden name.
No, I'd rather not.
Lotus, what's up, sis?
But what we gonna do, right? We gonna start this evening off right. We gonna start off with shots. Okay?
No. Hold on.
Wait.
Before the shot,
Wow. What's up?
you got to do the gratitude thing.
That's at the end.
No, we start off like that. What we grateful
I
for?
just
C-
seriously, sometimes we do that.
Yeah.
You want to talk some new shit like on the spot,
Yo,
like
CP done came in here and messed up our whole
I
format.
know,
CP, this is your fault. Shout out to
Hold on. Let me
CP.
try to get him.
CP done messed up our whole format.
You know, we always start with what we grateful for.
We having
No, but
shots
we
at
always got
6:30.
that's in the segment. I'm confused.
I thought that's what we started. How was your week?
Yeah, but I want to start off with the shots first. Then we gonna go. How's your week?
I
Somebody
don't
might
think that's
say
gonna go
something
good.
juicy.
Yeah, after
Let's start off
That
with
might
the
not
shots.
go so good.
after the shots, we gonna start talking about what we did last year and our feelings and we start talking about exes and
Hey,
I'm definitely
Spill
not
the
talking
juice.
about any of my exes.
oh, I got the juice too.
no.
I got the juice too.
All right, listen. So real quick, you got your shot?
I got something over here. I got a cup with some substance in it.
Where's that? I
Yo,
got
why
to
you
make
Why you
sure.
watching? What?
Stupid.
What's the
You heard my.
Yo, listen, I'm just a DJ. Y'all do what y'all do.
You annoying. All right, listen, guys. I know y'all not used to this, but we
Can't
gonna
forget.
start off with shots because we got Miss Kanika.
Not without
It
Mr.
could
Green.
be- Why? Pause.
We got Kanika in the building. Fuck it. I'm trying to be all politically correct.
I mean,
got
it
time
could
for
be
that.
the Pretty Hustler for
The pretty. All right, Kanika, aka the Pretty Hustler.
Building entertainment.
Yeah, we gonna get.
No.
Why? Not yet. No, we got it.
I'm
We don't
moving too
spill it
fast.
yet. We don't spill it yet.
Listen, this is Trey's first time on camera. Let's
First time
let's
it is.
embrace this because we don't get to see
It
Trey.
feels like it, right?
Yeah, we don't get to see Trey a lot.
It
So
feels like
he's
it.
here with us today.
Honored
Let him
almost,
rock.
If that's the case. Oh my
Trey
God.
usually outside in the hallway somewhere.
No, it's not my fault. I'm always on the podcast, but
We got Trey on the camera.
My type of show, shots. What you drinking? You got your shot ready?
That's what I was waiting for, Tyrone.
Tyrone,
Kai, what up,
right?
man? We was
Yeah.
waiting for you. We can't have shots without
Listen.
Tyrone.
This is to the Pretty Hustler.
Oh my God.
We got the Pretty Hustler in the building.
Ow.
Thank you so much.
Shots with you, boo.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for coming.
Oh.
I got the juice. I got the juice. I got the juice. Who I'ma fuck with
Y'all wake me up when the show's over.
Can I get some claps? Give me some claps. You come on, give me some
I
claps.
don't got no cloud. You want some air horn? It was. You know what happened?
Where you at? Bring your ass over here, shit ass.
I have this artist, and I'm waiting for her to give me these drops. But we'll talk about
anyway.
that next show.
Anyway, listen, good.
Both of them.
That
what,
boy.
Both of them. Whatless.
Good evening, guys.
Twitter
How's
whatless.
everyone doing tonight? How was everyone's weekend? Please put it in a comment section. I would love to know how your weekend was. Don't give me no long ass sob story because then I'm gonna have the man behind the scene erase it. I don't want to hear nothing negative.
Shout out to the boys.
Listen, it's Friday. The weekend is started. We don't want nothing negative, right?
Ah, what up?
Well, matter of fact, you should just make it one word answers. Then.
Give me one word.
Your weekend, one word.
How was your weekend? One word.
Damn, at least get the
Emoji.
three. Give me
Give me
oh,
big fact. Give me an emoji on how your weekend was. And don't give me the thumbs down because that's negative.
Or eggplant, please.
Oh.
Go away.
middle
Ooh.
fingers.
If that's how the week was, what's
Donut.
wrong? If that's Rick.
I don't want to see no eggplants, bro.
If that,
That's going on the list.
Listen, guys,
What?
please share this live. Share
Going
it
on the
with your
list.
friends. Let everyone see that we're on live and we're talking to Miss the Pretty Hustler over here.
Thank you so much.
Listen, we're gonna get this is gonna be juicy because then we have a new segment that we started last show with the Mayhem in it. So she's definitely gonna get that work. I hope she's ready.
Me? Okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, like a little bit.
It's giving you hate the vibes. Trust me, she gets all day. It's an all day thing.
It's really giving that energy.
That's what it's supposed to. So that means it did its job.
That's unfortunate.
Oh shit! See, if she don't tell me to give you jobs, I can't give it to you.
I'm gonna get them drops.
Oh,
I have my method of persuasion.
I try to help you out, and they told me that I try to help you out with the drops or whatever like that.
Don't worry,
it's
me against the world.
We had to contact Mayhem, and I'm like, oh, whoa, what?
She got an assistant now, bro.
That is a big deal now, so I'm just saying.
Imagine that Trey used to get first communications
I
towards
wish
Dot.
I
Now
could
you gotta
be
go
like
through an
you.
assistant like the rest of us.
You got an assistant?
I do.
You
I
have
do
one
have-
before me? How was that?
That's it. Wow.
Oh shit!
God damn.
Okay, before we get into who Kanika is, we gonna lie. What? Spill it.
I do have an assistant. Hey, no, I do
Really?
have an assistant. I've had one for about 2 years now.
That's what it is.
Okay, so all right, I want to start there real quick.
Happy Assistant Day. I just made that up.
I really want to
introduce.
I love
How
we want to
easy.
tag her.
I didn't get. I didn't.
And then go into this.
All right, yeah, you take over today.
Yo, Trey running the show
I'm
today.
just saying.
All right,
Only right.
okay, because now we gonna
They
forget.
need to
All
know
right,
who
we're not
she
gonna
is.
forget.
Welcome to the TREYLYNE Experience with your co-host Dot Viera.
But
I
it's only
access
right
radio
to talk about
in the Bronx. Hit him with the
No, because we had to stand up for the men. Because it's us against them. It's love.
It
Men
is?
against
What?
Oh,
them.
you don't want to.
You talking about the four? You talking about the four dudes up in here already?
I really do.
You talking about all four of us? All four of us dudes?
All right, listen, let's introduce our guest so we can
Please.
get into this topic I just asked her. Please introduce yourself to the guest.
I think that.
Oh,
Let them know who you are, what you do, and what you bring to the entrepreneurship world.
What's up, everybody, at the Dot Viera Experience? My name is Kanika Shanae, aka the Pretty Hustler. The Shanae was the name that she was trying to pronounce, but for whatever reason, she couldn't get it. I don't know how long she's known me for about almost 4 years, but still,
for real?
yeah.
Oh,
But anyway,
time flies.
enough of that. I'm the CEO of Spill It Entertainment. It's a multimedia and promotions company. I've been the CEO, or I've had that company for 6 years, going on 6 years, September 7th.
Woo! Give me the bomb. Give me the bomb.
Don't just gloss over that CEO title, though.
I really just,
You got to stretch that out.
I know, and everybody tells me that I should like really embrace that and everything, but because I wear so many hats when it comes to being a CEO, sometimes I gotta be the camera guy, sometimes I gotta be the videographer, sometimes I gotta be the DJ. Sometimes I have to be the writer. Sometimes I do have to do assistant things, but that's the role of a CEO. Like you literally have to
do
know
everything.
and do everything.
Yep.
You have to know the basics of everything, basically.
Yeah. So
Louis, what up?
I've had that for 6 years. Before that, I was a writer, vlogger, on the air radio personality for college radio. And yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that's my spiel.
That's your spiel?
Oh, event
Did you skip
curator.
that thing?
You know, event curator, aspiring publicist. I say aspiring because I'm not at the point where I want to be, but I am a publicist.
And you heard that part? And you can definitely dot that. You can dot that. Put a dot on that. See how I did that, spent it?
I'm
Put a
so
dot
glad
on
that you use that as often as possible. Because let's get back to the fact that you didn't even want it. She didn't even want to do that, guys. She didn't want to use it like that.
You know the funny part is when I was on her radio show a few weeks ago, I totally forgot that she was literally one of the first 3 to know I was that name dot that.
Oh.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna mention other first names because they don't matter.
Hey, Shida.
But those two right next to each other.
We definitely
crazy.
pushed that. We was like, nah,
We had a whole
Dot that is
meeting.
fire.
We had a whole
And he
meeting.
was like, I'm like, yeah, you should do clothing, like you should do hashtag, you should name your project Dot that, da da da. You did not want to do that. It was really pulling teeth for real. But now you like,
It's on fire
listen.
now.
But I didn't name the
Dot
podcast.
that.
Remember I was talking about doing a podcast again. I was like, I don't know. Should I just reuse the name I had? Should I name it Dot that? And look what I wound up still using, the Dot Viera Experience.
It is an experience.
It is
And
an experience.
you can actually say, oh, the Dot Viera Experience. Like if you post something, I can actually add the dot. It's the actual Dot Viera Experience. So you
100%.
in my experience. So it kind of worked out, I guess. Well, no, not I guess. Thank you. Hi, Shahida. How you doing? No, I'm gonna say it right. Miss Purdy. I like Miss Purdy. Hi, Miss Purdy.
I like that name, Purdy.
Right? I love that name. I don't even call her first name. Miss Purdy, could you say? Hey, Miss Parker, remember? That's why I say it.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Right.
Hilarious.
So go ahead, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it for me. Event curating is mostly my passion. I love putting things together, especially when it comes to the indie scene. I love giving people those opportunities to like perform and show out and network and things like that. Media is also my bag. I love having interviews. I love having these types of conversations where it's an open forum.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to get the ones where I have to like really stick to the book and ask these artists like rigorous questions. But for me, it's kind of just like, oh, I want to know about what you had for breakfast this morning. Was it cereal? Was it a bacon, egg, and cheese? Well, you know,
Really? I can't.
that's my vibe. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So you said you was doing it for 6 years. All right, question. You said we know each other for 4 years. I don't be girl by. I don't know nothing about time.
Since 2020. 2019, sorry.
That's
2019.
when we actually, like, we spoke over the phone, but we actually met in person. That was the first time. And it's crazy because we was around each other and didn't even realize it. Why is it always like that? It's a small world, small circle.
Yeah.
Like, the circle is really small.
You just got to connect the dots.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, did that have anything to do with JB?
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Oh, man. God bless.
He connected me to a lot of people that I didn't necessarily get acquainted with until after he passed. Because I probably only met him in person maybe twice.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I only met him twice, but our presence or our relationship online was so strong that he just automatically like messed with me, like automatically.
That's how he is, I think, though.
Yeah.
If he got to feel the vibe. If he felt that vibe, if he felt that vibe, that was him.
Yeah.
You would think that y'all knew each other forever, like y'all actually met in person, and it could never probably have happened.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the type of person he was. Like if he fucked with you, he fucked with you.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was it. Like he was genuine, and it's hard to find genuine people these days.
Mm-hmm.
Like after him, knowing what JB brought to the table. Have you ran into anyone like that since?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, wait. She said, I had to catch on. Yeah, you could do it, stupid. I hate you.
I say that because I've
First of all, you a Scorpio?
Yeah.
Can I get the bomb?
You knew that.
I know, that's why I said it. You ready? Oh, shit.
That's the one. Keep that. Yes. No. That's exactly what you're supposed to play. Exactly.
You ready?
Thank you. Thank you.
Goddamn Scorpio.
Thank you. Jeez. Give me that. But yeah. No, I've actually gotten that from other like promoters, event curators, managers. Like everybody's waiting to pass the torch to a man, but they ain't never think about you. They completely jumped and passed over you. He was like, nah, it's you. You're the female version of JB. And I was like, that's a lot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It did take me back, but then I was just like, nah, I could take that. I mean, I'm working towards that to be a more to bring that to light more, but to even be told that by numerous people is a good feeling.
You know what? salute to you, because if they say that, then that's a damn good thing. Because JB was different. Like, seriously, he was different. It was like, I cry. I don't cry. When I found out he passed, I cried.
I did too.
That's crazy. I don't cry. And I didn't know him that long.
I knew
That was
exactly
the
where I was.
crazy.
Too. Yeah, right. I only met him twice. I knew him. No, I've known him since the extent of, but like since the beginning. He's been very supportive since the very beginning.
That's dope. That's definitely dope.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, JB.
To him. All right. So it wasn't a sad moment. It was a rememberable moment. So look, that you said that, I want to ask you this question. Being a female in a male dominant world of what you're doing, right? You're doing media and everything, right? You said you do media and everything. How does that give you the time and space to be in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, and does it affect you personally?
It doesn't affect my relationship because he's in the industry, so it doesn't necessarily affect what goes on at home. Me personally, it doesn't necessarily give me too much time for like self-care. Like for me to do things for me. Take a minute, not answer any text messages. I can honestly say if I go on vacation, I still have to answer some text or some emails. And it's almost to the point where it's like, what was the point of me taking a vacation? But as far as relationship wise, it doesn't affect at all.
So do you think it's better or can have its good part of when a person you're with is actually in the industry you're doing? Do you think it's better in a sense?
I can't necessarily say that because I did kind of date somebody who was in the industry and it wasn't better. It was more like a competition more than a actual, I guess, an equal playing field. It wasn't. What?
I'm just laughing because I'm pretty sure I probably.
No, you know.
I didn't say nothing.
But
I'm just smiling.
Yeah, it was more of a competition than an equal relationship. I done hooked my daggone thing. Okay, it's coming off.
Oh,
it's gonna happen.
Oh boy.
Listen, Dot gonna help me. But yeah, it was more of a competition. So I can't say that. I really just genuinely think it's because of the person that I'm with and him kind of understanding, like coming out of something that your significant other didn't necessarily understand, you staying out late, like getting home at 3:00 in the morning some days, having to interview men. You know, some of these men have more money than the person that you're with, or whatever the case may be, or more established than the person that you're with. And him just understanding that, you know, this is what you signed up for. This is what I signed up for. So we just have to be secure enough in our relationship to know that nothing other than professional business is going to happen. Nothing outside of that.
Right.
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah, that can be tough for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough for a lot of people. It is.
Yeah, but I've been in situations where it didn't work out it didn't work out at all.
It's tough, man. I've been around a lot. It's tough.
Yeah,
I've never really been around that. That's the crazy thing. Like,
but it's not easy.
It would probably
people.
be my first time, but I never. Other than that, I never been around that.
Yeah, it's not easy.
That first time was when I actually realized that okay, music is what I'm doing.
Right.
So, yeah. But right. I mean, thank God for that. But yeah, we ain't gonna get deep into that one.
I didn't know where she was going with it, but I was ready for the ride.
That's why I said certain things.
Whatever,
because you might know, that know.
Yep. I feel you. We're
that
here.
part.
We're here.
That part. It's August 25th, 7:36. What happened?
Yeah. I can't deal with you.
Yeah. What? How many shots she had before we got here?
Yo, let me tell you, I ain't been outside all week.
Oh, really?
I ain't been outside all week. I was sick. I wasn't
So
outside all week. Yeah. When I come outside.
You was
Keep
sick.
back outside.
Yeah. Look at her face.
Keep back outside.
Where is my mask?
Uh-oh.
This is crazy. She did not give me no forewarning. Hey, by the way, I was sick.
No, don't gotta worry about that.
All right.
Not that.
I
I
appreciate
probably
it.
had that too many times. I don't think you get it that many times. God damn it.
Right? No, honey. There gotta be a limit, right?
Yeah. Because I think I was over 4 now.
Oh wow, no, I had it twice, and then that was it. But then for me, it was kind of like, okay, can't get it again.
I think you can, but I don't know.
But you never know. It could be.
I don't know. But I know it wasn't this time. I know that. That was one of them.
This looked like wood.
You know, like those end of the summer colds, it just catch you like boom. Like I don't understand. But
you gotta fight that. Get that vitamin C in.
Oh, yeah.
Vitamin C.
Oh,
the one you buy from the store.
Oh, okay.
Know where your head went.
You're not dead.
It's getting out of control. I'm with it though. I'm riding the wave.
No. She wasn't ready.
Whatever you want to do.
Oh my God.
So, what made you want to get into media?
I've always been a writer. So that was always my love, passion, a reader also. As far as like me being in media, like in the entertainment field, I've always loved music. I always wanted to be a radio personality ever since like when Angie Martinez was heavy on the radio. Like I was always thinking I'm going to be the next Angie Martinez. Still
like
possible.
that.
Listen,
No,
this
it
is where
is.
I put myself. Like
You have to.
This is right here. This is an even level, right? I could be up here, right? But I'm right here right now. And as soon as I get to here, it's over for everybody.
Oh shit. Oh, y'all heard that. Y'all
That's how I
heard
feel.
that.
But yeah, that's kind of what I've always wanted to do. And to be honest with you, it started off like I tell this to everyone. Spill It started off as a vlog, and it was spilling the tea, and it was mostly like me talking about everyday lifestyle things.
Right.
I would like talk about like my workout routine and just getting through life, period, in general. And then I incorporated music into it. My first music collaboration was The Silent Celeb. She reached out to me about doing or adding her song into one of my vlogs, or doing a review. I think it was a song that she did with Coney Brooks and Pretty Girl First. And that was my first, I guess, collaboration in the indie scene. Before then, I collaborated with poets. I had an interview with my ex-boyfriend who was a rap. He did rap and he was very talented. He kind of was my first interview.
Right.
And it was really good. And then from there, I was just like, I kind of like this a lot more than I thought I would. I'm more of a behind the scenes in that process, or in that time in the beginning stages. I was writing my book. I was doing like online, I guess short stories on Wattpad, and then started vlogging. So it kind of just was like a series of events that made me want to pursue this even more, go to school for it, and then actually do an internship at the college radio station. And then I left before they gave me my show, because I was like, I want a show. And it felt like I was kind of like trying to like fight for it. Right. And I was like, I can just make my own show. And then I just left right before then. But I was on political radio, which was actually a really thing that I'm really passionate about. I love talking about politics.
Oh, Lord.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's heavy.
That's
That's
my favorite thing to talk about, because I love to get into, I guess, heated discussions about it. I love to hear other people's point of views, especially people of the same background as me, right. Because a lot of times we don't have those conversations. Like, you think about having political conversations, that's not something that we're talking about at the barbecue.
No. It ends up in fights.
It's about how many baby mothers and baby daddies you guys.
Right. But I feel like we should have
That's
that.
why I don't
Those
go to
conversations
barbecue.
more.
In my family, those are banned at the
Really?
parties. Yeah.
Politics and religion.
I don't think it's just your family. I think that's black.
Politics,
like
religion.
most of black.
No, that's all banned in my family functions. My grandmother been banned that stuff because it didn't. The cops wasn't involved. The precinct was always alerted when my family got together. We couldn't talk about stuff like that.
I understand, because it can get serious. It can get pretty heated. I just feel like me getting that opportunity to do political radio and me being the only woman on there on the radio show and the only black individual on the show before they added another co-host, I thought that it was a good idea to see my face and hear my point of view, especially being college radio. Because at that time, I think Trump was elected. Yeah.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So, would you do urban like radio, like you do that?
But I do mainstream radio. Yeah.
Or you rather do college?
I don't mind doing I wouldn't mind doing mainstream radio. I do think that it's a lot of politics in it without it being a political show already as it is.
Yeah.
It's not that I wasn't asked to like intern for certain radio stations and then I was like, I'd rather just make my own. Truthfully, because that's how all of these other platforms got started. They literally made their own way.
Yeah, and then they went. And
you know what I'm saying? So why not just start from the ground up? It's not like I don't know the people that created these platforms. So yeah.
So that's dope. You speaking of.
I love the way you segue. This is a media person just paying attention to you. Go ahead.
No, you just made me forget.
No, go back. I'm sorry. You was on it. You was doing good.
Be like, I don't work like everybody else.
You was
I
doing
can't act then. I don't fuck them down.
That's why you gotta start writing stuff down.
Yo, because you just gonna turn around and just start laughing. Why would you do that? What was the last thing you asked her? What was the last thing you just said?
No,
it was something you just said.
Radio. What she do mainstream?
Oh, okay. So, do you mind naming some of the people that you have met actually in the industry? The main industry? No.
Unnecessary. Mess up a relationship.
But what do you mean by
like that you have worked with in your career, like your media career?
That I've interviewed?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I could do that. I've interviewed Fresher. I've interviewed Mariah Lynn. I've interviewed Tara Wallace, who was on Love and Hip Hop. Jim Jones. Oh my gosh.
Jomo.
That's just to name a few, because I've done a lot. I've also had other people actually on the platform where I wasn't necessarily, which I'm trying to like kind of, I don't want to say stray away from that. If I'm going to be a personality, it's only going to be for radio, if that makes sense. Like me doing on-site interviews, it's not to say that it's something that I don't want to do anymore, but I'm kind of trying to pass the baton to somebody else. So recently I had Shauna on there. Alexis Isley is another one. Lola Brooke, which is dope. Callie also. So there's a few people that I've met along the way. I guess
that you interviewed.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. So did you learn anything from those individuals?
As far as what?
As far as just industry wise, like being in the industry, like did you act
like
any
success?
Of those questions, like success wise? Yeah.
I really don't. I feel like those conversations during the interview don't really necessarily happen during the interview. It's mostly like after.
Oh, okay.
Like a get to know them kind of situation where I'm like, yeah, so how did you get started? How do you stay consistent? For me, it's always not necessarily how did you get started, because everybody's starting point is different.
Yeah.
But I'll always ask, like, how did you stay consistent in this, especially like with Jim Jones, interviewing him? How did you stay so consistent even after, you and they didn't necessarily depart, but they don't necessarily make music together as much anymore, Dipset. So how did you stay consistent as a solo artist?
Right.
He was just like, yo, it's either this or what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
true.
Go back to the streets.
You don't want to do that. You done got too damn far. So.
Totally understand that. Yeah, for sure. Fresher is the same way. He's more like, yo, find people that are consistent and that value you, like people that are serious. Like don't just just because people say, yeah, they with it. People say they with it all the time.
Amen to that.
I don't mean to scream, but people say they're with it all the time. And it's to the point where it's like, well, what are you really with? Because you can't be with what I'm with.
Yeah, you know how many
That's
times
true.
people say, yo, let's do something together. I'm like, all right. Never happened.
You just gotta, like, honestly.
Sometimes it don't be the right time.
Right, timing.
It's timing, but if that person never come back, then it's like, okay, yeah, he was full of shit.
Right.
Industry talk.
Yeah.
Industry talk.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Industry talk.
So especially when you're building your camp, it's like super. That's what he was necessarily referencing, and especially after I told him that I was like doing the tour or whatever, and he was just like, "Yo, just find people that's serious. It's not gonna BS you all day, because it could definitely happen in this industry.
Yes.
Sometimes people just want to be a part of something.
Yeah, that's true.
And not necessarily understand what it takes to even form it.
Exactly.
So. Yeah, there's a couple of things.
Where did Kanika grow up at?
Brooklyn, Bushwick, New York.
Ew.
I need the boom, boom, boom. I need something. I need.
Yeah, give us something.
All you Brooklyn cats in here.
I'll do it myself.
Yo, I'm feeling too much hated vibes over
Guess
here.
what Brooklyn?
Whatever it sounds like, at least it sounds. That's it. Bushwick.
So you have an event coming up.
I do.
Can you tell the people what this event is and what it's about?
Oh my God, this is like one of my babies.
She cursed me out. I'm gonna tell y'all why I got.
I probably did. I'm not completely sure, because sometimes it's like a soft curse out. I don't know anymore.
It was soft.
Oh, thank you. I do.
Thank you. What?
Listen, better than the ones that I actually be giving people. You know what I'm saying? The soft one is always the nicest. But yeah. So Back to the Block is something that I actually started. Background, a little background story. My grandmother, who passed away in 2020.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. She passed away from COVID. Of course, she had underlying issues also, but like she passed away from COVID. She always in Brooklyn. She was a part of the Block Association. She was an Eastern Star. Like she's very heavy into her community and just helping people and uplifting people. She always had block parties for the block. So for me, until I don't live in Brooklyn anymore, so I'm not necessarily a part of the Block Association, but I definitely want to have things where my community, my version of my community, come together and uplift each other. So Back to the Block is a similar event to the block party. It's more like an indoor block party. That's the vibe.
Okay.
Have Black owned vendors. 90% of them are Black owned. I probably had only one. Nope, everybody's Black owned. Nope, they were Black. Black owned vendors, up and coming artists, up and coming hosts, up and coming media. As far as the venue is concerned, I try to make that Black owned too. It's not as easy because sometimes they don't necessarily support our artists. They want to know what kind of music y'all playing. What's the music? Hip hop? Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand a little bit.
I don't understand it at all.
Because depending on the type of hip hop it is, like that drill. Nobody
Drill
wants to
could
be around.
crazy.
Yeah,
yes.
Nobody wants to be around drill. I don't even want to be around
right.
drill. And I'm an artist.
Right.
But I could understand it depends. But I feel like they're doing it the wrong way. They should act. If you're gonna act.
Can you send me the lineup?
Right. There you go. Then
or
you
can
go
you
do
send
your
me
research.
Right.
And then now you decide from there if you want to be a part of it or not.
Right. Or can you send me past events that you guys
right. And they just turn it down when you say hip hop.
Yes, nice. A lot of them. A lot of
crazy.
A lot of these known venues, because I know like a lot of up and coming artists, they want to be put in platforms or situations that will look good as far as credits are concerned. I totally get that. But a lot of these venues don't want to, like these big name, they will charge you extra if you say, hey, I'm doing a hip hop concert.
Oh yes, because they too scared
that
something is gonna.
They'll give you a bad day or a week, like and during the week. Oh well, we have Thursday or Wednesday available, and it's like, who wants that?
Because they be so scared that shit's gonna pop off. I'm not gonna lie, with things that's been going on now with us Black people.
Yeah.
You gotta understand that.
Crowd control.
Yeah.
Have security. Have the
Yeah.
right security. Don't just hire your mans in them
Yeah.
who say that they're gonna be the muscle for the
That's
event.
true.
No, hire people that actually have a security license. Like there's so many
Yes.
different things that you could do
There you
to
go.
prevent those types of situations. And just you as the event curator or the promoter or whatever you want to call yourself at the time, you have to, be mindful of the people that you're bringing into your events. Like
Yes.
you have to look and say, this is not gonna work. I've turned down people.
Do you allow 420 event? Like, do you?
I've had 420 events in collaboration with another artist. It was dope. I'm not necessarily a smoker, so that's not my thing. But I do know that that's something that this industry loves.
Yeah.
Weed, liquor, money, and the other one.
And the whole I was going to say
I
that
don't know.
word, but I'm trying to stop saying that word.
I was about to say I didn't know if I cursed.
304s?
The 304s?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's the code word for YouTube.
Wow.
Did I just?
Y'all just put me on.
Yeah.
That's what it is?
Yeah. 304s.
Okay.
Yeah.
That goes to show I'm not one because I don't even know.
That's the code words for YouTube now.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I like the code name.
Oh, you do?
I don't know what else to say. I'm really excited
for you too, right?
Oh my God. I like important
she
questions.
didn't finish
I'm sorry.
the back to the
What was
block.
I going to say? Oh, yeah. Well, that,
Hold
yeah.
your question. Don't be like me and my thoughts.
No,
Right. So Back to the Block is basically an indoor adult block party. There aren't any kids yet. Eventually, I'll have events where, because I know I've been asked, are you going to have any events where the kids can perform and stuff like that? Which I love young talent. I want to see them perform and do their thing. I haven't tapped into that market yet because I'm so focused on the adults. But eventually, I will do that. So
That'd
Back to
be
the Block
dope.
is normally an adult indoor block party.
That's dope. So, and it's coming up.
It's September 9th. Look out, September 9th, 7 to 12 at the Brooklyn Monarch.
Bushwick.
Which is technically, it is Bushwick, Williamsburg area.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if they wanted to attend this event, where can they go find it?
You can purchase tickets on Eventbrite. It's going to say Back to the Block Festival 3. Yeah.
So
or you can do it at the door. We do allow people to purchase at the door.
Okay, so you said Back to the Block 3. So this is the third event.
This is the third annual event. I'm so excited.
It's so dope. And I haven't came to one. I have to come to this one.
Right.
I haven't came to one. I should have been a part of it.
Right.
Don't do that.
Right.
Listen, for you to be from Brooklyn, you should have. I could have worked something out. We could have worked something out. All you would have to do is ask. You know how I am. Stop.
Listen.
Right.
I always tell everybody, especially any up and coming artists.
You're here today, and now that you're explaining it, we're gonna talk. Because this is the third one, and ever since 2020, we haven't really worked together.
And that was a dope event.
No,
too.
I'm lying. We did. The other one where you do the podcast, your radio show.
Mm-hmm.
You did. You was a part of that. You was a part of that event as well, right?
What?
I forgot the name of it. What was the name of that event where I performed, and I'm doing the clothing that day too.
Oh yeah.
What was the name of that? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
It was something Extreme Experience.
Yeah,
it was a pop up
like that.
Right, it was a pop up where it was kind of like an open mic pop up situation.
Yeah, that was dope too.
That was dope. It was a vibe. Everybody was close knit and intimate. I liked it a lot.
I love intimate stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I definitely, we got to talk about this September 9th. Definitely. She just.
What was your question?
Goddamn Scorpios.
Right. Rick. So quick question. I was talking to Dot about this, like, like when people doing the shows, right? Do you, in particular, have a certain criteria for the artist you choose?
100%.
Because I feel like a lot of people, well, I don't like to feel because I'm a man. I know.
There you go.
A lot of
you don't got feelings too. What is going on?
I'm not
That's
really
another question.
Like
That's another question for another.
I'm not really an emotional guy like that, but like a lot of venues that we went to, a lot of times I'm looking at the artists, like the lineup. and I'm seeing these artists, and I'm like, it's no way that they vetted these artists. They just took the money and put them in there. There's no way that they could have bring these people here like that. So I just wanted to know, do you do that? Do you handpick the artists?
Yeah, for sure.
So
I've turned down people.
Right.
I've turned this last year more so. We've turned down more people last year than we did this year. Just because we have a vision. Spiller Entertainment and Frontline Records is my partner for this event. We have a vision of what we want to see on the lineup.
Right.
And yes, you have to have a stage presence. You have to have done performances in the past. Be active on social media. That's some of the things that are part of the criteria to perform at any Spiller event. It's like, it's just one of those things where now I'm at the position where I have to be picky, and I should be picky with who I have on the platform, because at the end of the day, that's what a lot of people want to experience. They want exclusivity. And if you're just putting whoever you want on the lineup, that doesn't make them feel exclusive.
Yeah.
Or important for that matter.
And I think it's kind of like,
that's true.
It damaged the
diminishes
the value
brand
of the show, the
for
venue itself to
Mhm.
me, because it could have been like a really dope event, but I think people be wanting the money more than they want the value out of the event. And I think the event should be more valuable to the artist that you bringing in than just putting anybody on stage. You can't just put anybody up there.
If I really was focused on money, I would have had like 5 different drill events already. Like, they hit me up every day. They hit me up every day.
Drill?
They hit me up every day. And it's not bad.
Shoot 'em up, baby.
It's not bad. It depends on the drill, the type of artist. But for me, it's more like I need variety and I need skill set. I need to see that you have the skills to perform. I don't want my crowd to be bored.
So when you say skills, what do you look for?
As far as performance wise, crowd engagement, dictation, like I need to understand that what you're saying coming out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Performance as far as if you just not standing in one space on the stage, like you're actually engaging with the you're moving around on the stage. You're having an actual performance.
Right.
Other things, your music has to be in place. Like, you shouldn't be the day of the event giving any DJ your music. That's absolutely insane.
So you gotta have deadlines.
Show tracks, absolutely. Yes, deadline.
Yeah,
deadline is very important. And we do have, like we talked about this.
I
on
was
my
about
show.
to ask you that.
We do have sound check.
Okay.
Every show I've ever had, we've had a sound check. It's just a matter of people if they're going to show up.
Right.
You know, and we do encourage you to rehearse outside of the actual day of the performance. But sound check is super important. We've actually told people, like, if you don't show up the time that you're supposed to perform, either your set is going to get cut or you're not going to perform. It depends on what time you decide that you want to come in.
Shit.
I've done
it like that because people really be trying.
I've done it. I've done it. I've told them, listen, I guess you're not going to perform, or we're going to cut your set, whichever one, depending on what time you get there.
That's good. People need to understand.
I think that's very important. If I was doing shows, we'd probably have 5 artists.
Oh shit!
I'm serious because I don't want that. Nope, I don't want that. Nope, not you. Nope.
But it would be 5 quality.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
A real good show for those 5 artists.
Yeah,
you understand?
And that's okay. Like, people have to get out of the mentality that you need 10, 15, 20, 30. Let's say, okay,
that is crazy.
A decent set for me, because as of right now, we have, including the headliners, 13 people, which I feel like is decent for any festival or any concert.
That's not bad.
I've been to several festivals where they've had at least 20 to 30 people performing
more than that.
at different stages. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the 13 to 15 that we have, and their 13 to 15 good performers is decent. But people have to get out of the mentality, especially in New York, that it's not a show or if you only have like 5 people.
No, it's not a show. It's just how you maneuver that show.
Right. It's how long you're given for the set time. You know what I'm saying? It's who you have performing. It has to be some type of organization to the actual show. Like
Right.
when you go to a concert, when you go to a Drake concert, like Drake is bringing out his features, like, but the show is organized.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So people have to get out of that mentality because a lot of these showcases will have 20 to 30. I just seen a freaking flyer where it was 30 people on the list, but they also said like a lot of these people were invited, but they, I don't know. I don't want to put nobody out. I don't want to put nobody on blast. But yeah,
we went to a show.
Stop saying that people were invited.
We went to a show. Literally, it was about 40 artists.
That's ridiculous.
Nah, that's crazy.
It was about 40.
I think
artists.
anything over like 20 is ridiculous.
I'm serious, and they want everybody to stay to the end. And it was like so dumb.
Oh, and then did they be announcing some dumb shit? Oh, if you don't stay to the end, we have X, Y, and Z. You're not gonna know if you did this or you won or blah blah blah. If you don't stay, and then you stay, and there don't be shit. That's not doing show.
I get it. When you listen,
I can't.
And you have to as an artist also, because you are still building your brand, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You have to set precedents for yourself and say, hey, I don't want to do that because you have too many people on the bill. That's number one.
Right.
Number two, none of these people match the genre of music that I create. So what exactly type of show are you putting together?
Exactly.
Somebody on there has to match what you're doing.
Right.
Somebody.
Yeah. And then you get washed out. Where the people get tired of seeing all these people. People get aggravated after a while. Like they start leaving, or people get too drunk, and it's by the time you go on,
aggravated.
Right? Yeah, people are aggravated already to the point where they don't even want to like stand there. They just go drink, or they not paying attention.
I haven't seen a boo yet, but
like, yeah,
I'm surprised
that you haven't seen anybody say boo.
Yeah. Disrespectful.
People are disrespectful. I've seen some disrespectful things happen to DJs
For
and hosts. Yeah. I had this one artist try to call me out because I couldn't pronounce his name. I'm like, no, my fault. Your name is hard. But no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like there's a way to go about it. Like you say, hey, my name is da-da-da. Okay. He was just doing it so that he could add to his performance. Because it was weak.
That's stupid. Because somebody, you know how many times people don't pronounce my last name wrong? And I'd be like, I just say it over.
Right.
Like, that's all I do is Dot Viera. I just say my name over.
Right.
And I'm not going to call nobody out. I'm not going to embarrass nobody. There's no need. I'm going to just say my name over.
Yeah, people love embarrassing people in this industry.
That's stupid.
All right.
That's stupid. That don't make sense.
All right.
We're going to go on break real quick.
I love breaks.
We are...
I take a lot of breaks at work. If the job ain't...
As soon as we get to work, we're on break.
If the job ain't got a break,
8:01. I'm taking a break at 8:03.
If the job ain't got a break,
we got grace period. We got breaks. We got cigarette breaks. We don't smoke. Got lunch break.
You get there late. That's
8 hours of work. You work for 2.5 hours. Stuff like you tired.
I can't.
If it ain't got no break, I don't want it.
Dude, we'll take us to a break real quick. Guys, we be right back. Give us a few minutes. We see you in a second.
Yeah. I got the juice. Die. I got the juice, I got the juice, that is the truth, I got the proof. Who I'ma fuck with it is the youth. Getting this bread is all that I do. I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice. Who I'ma fuck with it is the youth. Counting this bread is all that I do. Laying back in the coop, counting this bread. If I get a call, off with your head. I got the juice, I got the juice. I am the boss, I point and they shoot. Never alone, always sleep with the crew. If I carry heat, so do they too. You are Raheem, Midnight, and Bishop. Don't play me close, cause it's still around. I got the juice they told you about. We always keep the 9 like it's a part of my doc. Been the realest like since I was 9. Had a gangster family. Show me how to ride, how to get this bread. Always part of my agenda. Henny in a cup with a gangster lean. Fucking bitches that was extra clean. Calling gangster bitches, but I meant the different. Yeah, they hold for me, never roll funny. You wanna roll for me, put it low for me. Never stole from me, cause I showed them money. I showed them love. Knew they wouldn't budge. I trust my bitches, I treat them nice. Who guys my bitches trying to show them right. House on the hill, they can park them right. I got the juice, bitch, that is the truth. I got the juice, I got the juice. that is the truth. I got the proof. Who I'ma fuck with is the you. Getting this bread is all that I do. I got the juice. I got the truth. I got the juice. I got the truth. Who I'ma fuck with is the you. Getting this bread is all that I do. I got the bread. They hold the lead. I'm the queen of Brooklyn. All these bitches dead. Don't front from me with a fuck with my money. Don't even look at me funny. Or that's five in your tummy. Don't try to dance style.
Big guest right here tonight. Pretty hustler, huh?
Watch at me, nigga. I'm a bust for your bitch. Told these niggas never sleep on the chick. I got the juice, I got the juice. That is the truth, I am the proof. Getting this bread is all that I do. Money and bitches, what is it to do? Fuck the price, I applied over twice. Put me in a cup, that's so for ice. My wet for my niggas gotta treat them nice. Whatever niggas want, it's the root. I go get the bag, I get the bag. Why these niggas be some assholes? Ain't got time for you dumb hoes. Drive around in a farm car. They be talking mad shit, they got bad bitches. Got me like, yeah. All they do is talk. All in my ear like, yeah. What they saying? I can't hear them. I be like, yeah. All I hear is cap. You niggas is rap. Talking like, yeah. Enough with the chat. Bitch, where's my cash? I don't wanna hear shit. 120 on the dash. Yeah, I'm on the dash. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Niggas wanna chat. All I hear is cap.
Moving everywhere. Everybody trying to break this
They
record.
could do this. They could do that.
DORU, one person having, huh?
All that shit is dead. If we ain't talking bread.
Dot Viera.
Left them on red. I be in my head. Yeah. Stupid. I really wanna do it. Try to get too lit. When they see me, they be like, who this? Me, bitch.
Yeah.
That's when I want me in that mood. I do not play with you dumb niggas. I keep it tough for you bum bitch. Got me like, blah. We do not fuck with you haters. All I think about is that paper. Got me like, bye, see you later. Laughing like, ha. Look back at them. Look how they act with them. You was smack a nigga. Hand them up like, wow. Niggas wanna chat. All I hear is cat. They could do this. They could do that. All that shit is dead if we ain't talking bread. Left them on red. I be in my head. Yeah. Smoke them. What's the photo? They on the I'm this, I'm that, I don't give a fuck, I'm a bad chick, she nice, they tight, get a big man, hit the big black, hold on, give me hype, be moving shit, I be fucking lit, hit him hard, on fire, I'm a sad bitch, hold on, got me doing shit, back, fresh, choosing back, right, season,
They got paid for that. What's street?
season, I got this, all man on me, goddamn, that's why they shut up, killing it. Okay. Niggas be chatting. I'm this, I'm that. I don't give a fuck cause I'm a bad chick. She nice, they tight. Get them big man, hit the big black. Hold on, give me hype. Be moving shit, I be fucking lit. Hit them hard, on sight. I'm a sad bitch. Hold up, wait. This hating shit got me nauseous. I'll get back, I'm so fresh. I got the juice and I grab it back. Let me see something. Got the beat running this stunt season. I'm the fucking reason I grind hard during all season. Don't try to stop me cause I got this. So I'm in on me, goddamn. This is why they acting. Killing what kind of stuff. Niggas be catting. I'm this, I'm that. I don't give a fuck cause I'm a bad chick. She nice, they tight. Get them big man, hit the big black. Hold on, give me hype. Be moving shit, I be fucking lit. Hit them hard, on sight. I'm a sad bitch. Hold up, wait. What you doing? Why you up in my face? Keep it moving. For a bitch, catch a case. I see fluent. Now I'm about to change the pace up. They don't like it. Kids, stop trying to fight it. They weird. I'm on 1,000. Got them bouncing. They done fucked up now. I get the money. You niggas be bugging. You niggas be stunting for nothing. I am late for the party. Really not worried about nothing. Sorry, I'm this. I'm that. I don't give a fuck cause I'm a bad chick. She nice. They tight. Get them big man. Hit the big black. Hold on, give me hype. Be moving shit, I be fucking lit. Hit them hard, on sight. It's that bitch. Yeah. I am the life of the party. Sorry.
Also, if we ain't saying it enough, shout out to Big Al, huh?
Be moving shit, I be fucking lit.
Al, what up, boy? Yeah.
I am the life of the party.
Don't no one say that, yeah, like Al. Yeah. Fellas, I hope y'all comfortable in y'all relationship. I'll come around. He hit your lady with that, yeah, it's over.
Yo.
Wait, what he just
What?
said?
Al hit that them ladies with that it's over.
Oh God. Only you. I can't.
Al
Listen,
said,
listen. Listen, Linda.
Said, no.
Listen, Linda.
I am the life of the party.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So listen. Let's get some juicy. What I like to talk about, because these women I think be bugging sometimes.
That's a fact.
Wait, first of all, let me ask you, what do you think about? I probably already know your answer, but what do you think about the
Polygamy?
Keke Palmer situation?
I thought you was gonna talk to me about polygamy. I'm like, what do I think about the Keke Palmer situation? I play devil's advocate for everything, like, so I want to know both sides of the story. But for me, it's like, okay, she wore that dress. Was it revealing? Yes. She knew what she was doing when she went to that Usher concert and dancing with Usher. All right. They probably got into it. They probably had a whole argument right before she left the house.
Oh no, she didn't leave the house. From my knowledge, it seems like she sent that dress to. She was already
in Vegas.
And the guy her boyfriend wasn't there. From my knowledge.
But she was also on live clapping cheeks, and he was promoting that. Why it's okay when you showing off my booty cheeks, but not me? It's my booty cheeks. I get it. I totally understand. Like he was like, yo, my son did that. My seed created that booty.
I mean, I feel like he should. Okay.
He has every right to feel a way about how his lady is presenting herself to the public.
Okay, go ahead.
His lady and the mother of his children. He has every right to feel that way. I just feel like he went about it the wrong way. If my significant other
I agree.
was on social media talking about my outfit, I don't even know what I would do.
I don't even know. She know exactly what she
know what I would do.
Y'all.
Yo, I would definitely flip, because it's like, what? You could have waited until I got home to have that conversation, or call me, or text me, or something. Don't embarrass me. I don't like to be embarrassed.
She embarrassed
everybody,
too, though. He should have done it that way.
She embarrassed
him. No, I'm talking just
during.
Yeah, just the situation. Like, you just on there, you're hugging Usher. I just feel like she was just doing.
She was a little bit too flirtatious.
Yo, but fitting out. But for what though?
It's Usher.
No.
She was 304 now.
It's Usher.
She says Usher. It is, yes. But
she
already knew Usher. That's the thing. It's not
right.
Like
they've already been friends. Yeah.
Right. So who are you feeling like you're doing too much? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I feel like, if you agree, let me know. I feel like when you're in a relationship and you have friends that's not in a relationship, you shouldn't be around them. Do you agree?
I don't agree.
You don't? Why?
No.
Wait, let me tell you why I say that though.
Okay.
So you can say it. I say that because most of the time, your friends is team, bitch, do you. Do you. Please, you ain't got no ring on, or even if you don't have a ring, if you do have a ring, bitch, he ain't here.
So you should get rid of those friends, because they're encouraging
That's why I
you
said sometimes
to do people dirty.
Right. So most of the time,
That's
those
just morals.
friends are like that.
Yeah.
I feel like, and it's just like, why are they around? Why do you even have these friends? And you have a kid, right? You have a significant other. And everybody was saying, oh, well, he didn't marry. Oh, she don't got no ring on her finger, such and such. But I feel like in order to get a ring on your finger, you already have to be a wife.
Right. Correct. Those people are ignorant for even saying that type of statement, because it's like, would you want that to be done to you?
Exactly.
Like if your man, let's say, has a crush on
Rihanna.
Just had to say Rihanna.
Or, you know,
my man ain't going around Rihanna. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Megan Good, something.
Well, ASAP.
Megan Good.
What? Megan is fire. I don't know what you.
I didn't say no. I said Megan Good. Like,
it sounded like
I'm
you
trying
paused.
to think. Like, no, I love Megan
Waist
Good.
deep.
She's
Well,
Megan
she,
Good.
She
She's
up
sexy.
there now. You got to go
She,
younger.
what's
now.
his name?
She's
Ice
sexy.
Spice.
What's his name?
Megan Good was
You gotta
somebody
go
else.
Yeah, you got to go younger.
That dude
now.
from
Ice
Marvel.
Spice.
Marvel? Which guy?
Jonathan. The guy
Jonathan
who
Majors.
just got in trouble.
Yeah, Jonathan Major. She with him.
Oh.
He winning.
Okay.
I mean,
Shout out to
she
her
went
for
from a
sticking it through.
pastor
Shout out to her.
to an abuser.
He was dismissed of that.
That butt? We just got quiet. Like, we just looked at the camera
He was
like.
dismissed of that.
Nah, but you know what? If that was a guy, and like if it was the reverse roles,
She would've won-
women would have
right.
been eating him.
This is
he
what I'm
done, but
saying.
He this, he that, he this.
So do you agree with this feminist thing that's going on?
What?
All the feminist shit. Like, everything. Like, the shit that women are just doing to men today. Like, I just feel like it's crazy.
I think that it
Belittling them, how they're belittling them.
it's
and-
going both ways, and I honestly feel like women didn't start speaking up and having a voice about it until after a few men, and not just what's his name, your
Kevin-
favorite. What's his name?
Kevin
Say
Samuels.
it. Say it loud.
Don't. She said your favorite.
Say it loud. Say it proud.
Rest in peace.
Not until
The gold,
after
red pill.
several men other than Kevin Samuels were just spewing a lot of toxic masculinity, because it's okay to have your opinion about how you want your woman to act,
Right.
but to encourage it in a manner where it's like, this is how it should be, almost like it's gospel, almost like it's Bible, to the point where women are calling you up asking you for advice how to be a better woman. It's like, girl, like, you need to dig deep into yourself and figure out how you want to be a better woman. Go to therapy, talk to your mom. I don't know, but
Don't
like,
talk to your mom.
not
Most of the
talk-
moms are terrible.
but whoever gives you the best advice or helps you through that path, me personally, it would have to be me going deep within myself and trying to figure out how I can be a better woman, and speaking to a therapist, not another individual who clearly has their own ideologies and their own thought process of how they want their woman to be. I may not be that woman. So I feel like it started from that, from several different men who seem to think that they like their word is gospel, and they should know I'm a man. I know what men word. I'm a man. I mean,
the best advice of how to be a better woman
Exactly.
to a man come from a man.
No,
it can't come from a woman.
Nah, we because a lot of women say we don't know what y'all. Women say we didn't know. Men didn't know what women want, but women don't know what men want.
Yeah, we have to.
That's that way. So it had to come from a man to tell y'all, because a lot of women are delusional. A lot of women think that they really know what men want, and they really don't know. You know, we more simple than women think.
I remember too. This whole
She put the water down.
men have been getting dogged, in, like especially in media and stuff, like for 50 years. So almost the last 50 years. So it's nothing new. This is just men finally speaking up, really.
Right.
Because if
These
you
are
get dogged,
things
you
we
remember all the
always
talk
talk about.
shows.
Men have been stop.
Men
Wait.
ain't shit. Been going around for
Sir,
how long?
men have been speaking up about women and how they want their women to dress, cook, eat, sleep, do their hair, talk for decades, centuries.
Well, those women back then were doing
it. If you look back to the 40s, the 30s, like, it was always out there.
It was known, but it wasn't like there.
No.
It was known, but it wasn't there.
I'm not gonna let you do that. It was always a known fact that men have led and basically spewed the direction of how women should act, dress, talk, be. How do you think the housewife came about? Women wasn't sitting up here like, yeah, I'm a cook, and I'm a clean, and I'm a clean.
That's
drawers.
because back then they didn't want to work. They didn't
Gender role, and the gender role was created by men.
Well, God
God
This
created.
is the beginning of time.
God is woman.
God
Did you just say that?
Oh man, I got to close my laptop. I got to close my laptop.
Like you got to remember, God created the gender role. That's why He made us different. You understand what I'm saying?
It would never rain if God was a woman.
The crazy thing is,
She wanted to be perfect.
But you got to say this to yourself, right? If women was that way in the early days, our families were way more successful as families. So something back then was working that's not working now.
What defines success? Because I don't like it if my significant other comes home, and because the meatloaf wasn't done in time, slaps me over my head.
Oh, wait,
Oh no, that's the whole.
that was abusive,
And
man.
when we talk about success, that was the majority of households in America.
No, that was a part.
No, it was not. It was a
No.
narrative that feminists
No.
pushed on people and told them
That was not the
most
majority.
families
Nah, I
was
don't-
not
I
like
don't-
that.
I
We
don't
was
believe
more,
that.
the civil rights movement, yo, we was more together than anything ever. Yo, we was way more successful, and we was under more duress at that time.
I agree with
And
you in
oppression, and we was more oppressed, and we was more together as a family.
In
So
civil
people
rights
can't say-
movement,
and
we were
free
together.
now, and we more look at the stuff that happens now.
As in
We
what?
are-
What do you mean?
Our culture is
Excuse me.
off the chain right now.
It
We are
is.
out of control.
I do agree.
Yeah.
And that goes back to my point. Like, I feel like in the beginning, it started off with a lot of different men having different opinions that it was opinions.
Right.
It's not fact. Neither which on each side, on each gender is fact.
Mhm.
It's all opinions, and it's all based off of your life experiences and what you
Right,
see
and
have
what you went
worked
through.
and what hasn't worked.
Right.
I feel like it started with that, and then a few women were disrespected publicly. So then it was kind of like, all right, so who's going to speak up for us if we don't speak up for ourselves? Do I feel like now the direction has kind of gone way out of hand, and now is literally doing exactly what I said Kevin Samuels was doing, telling people how to eat, how to dress, how to do this, and making it seem like it's gospel, and it's not gospel. It's based off of your opinion. You don't have any sound facts.
I don't think Kevin Samuels. I don't know about the rest of the men, but when I dug deep into Kevin Samuels and started really listening to him, because in the beginning I didn't like him. I didn't like him. His tone, certain things he would say,
His
but
delivery.
I will always catch it not in the beginning, in the middle, or towards the end of something, or somebody would put up a clip, and I would judge him from the clip. But I said, you know what? Let me sit down and watch this man because he's getting on my nerve. Let me just hear what he's talking about. So I started watching and actually watching, and then I started binge watching. And then when he'd go live, I would just look at his lives and stuff. And a lot of people don't realize that Kevin Samuels was speaking on men before he was speaking on women.
Yes,
he
that's
was
correct.
definitely getting them in.
What happened? What stopped?
What stopped was nobody wasn't listening to him.
No, it wasn't that.
Nobody
It never
wasn't.
stopped. They just
Nobody
stopped
wasn't.
listening.
Nobody wasn't listening. But now, what happened is once he started getting on women, what people gonna do? We gonna listen because now you talking about women. What you talking about? Us, such and such. So now everybody gonna start listening. So now he gets what he want because he's also an entertainer. Let's be honest. He does that too.
He's a personality.
So right. So when he started talking about how women act and how we're supposed to dress and how we're supposed to look, back in the days, women wasn't obese. They were not obese. A lot of women was fit.
Thick?
Fit. Not
Where you think they got Aunt Jemima from?
from?
There's a real person out there that look like that.
But not
Do you know what the point was?
Mammy was a real person.
With Kevin Samuel, people were upset about how he said it.
His
And
delivery was
it wasn't-
off.
But they was focused.
It doesn't
I feel
matter
like
how
they
you
was
say it.
focused
It's
on the
just what's
wrong
being
thing.
said. What's being
Like
said. Don't
he was
focus on the delivery.
genuinely, really just trying to help
Right.
women because you know how many people got back in a relationship or got married because of him. See, they will show the negative of Kevin Samuel, but they never showed the positive.
I do
He had
agree
a
that
lot
he
of
had
positive.
some.
I was one of them. I'm not gonna
positive-
lie.
He
I
had-
was very aggressive until I started listening to him.
Okay.
I was
That's
so
good.
aggressive. I was masculine. I still have that. I'm not gonna lie. I still have it. It don't change over time. You know, it happens over time. I mean, but I started going to therapy and I started actually saying, you know what? Not just what he's saying, but I started looking in the mirror. That's what it was. And I said, you know what? I'm arguing all the time.
But you don't need a man to do that for you.
Well, I'm just telling you what happened.
But you
for
did.
me.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I was saying. Like,
because I was being in and out. Like I knew it, but I was being in
you
and
needed
out.
an out. You personally needed an out, and that's what a lot of he attacked a demographic or directed his message to a demographic that clearly needed some type of direction. Like there were a lot of women that definitely needed that direction and needed that tough or aggressive love. I don't disagree with all of the things that he said. I just think that his approach was wrong. And some of it was damaging to a lot of other people that were watching and listening to the things that he spewed out.
Well, remember
It
also
was more
too,
delusional.
his message wasn't towards women; it was for men. But it was telling women this is what men want,
Right, yeah.
and if you want to deal with that, that's on you. You're welcome to
If you
leave,
don't,
but
then
this
you
is
gonna
what
get
they
a
want. So
cat
it
and a
wasn't really
dog and
towards
not
women.
alone.
It
That
was the
was his
combative
favorite
women
thing.
that came
I
out and
like
said, "Oh,
cats.
I do not. I feel as if." No, this is what it is. This is what guys want.
It's not what you feel.
Yeah, it's not what you feel. This is what it is.
Because if you really think about it too, when he makes sense, right? All of the women in the neighborhood, when I grew up, right, there were a certain kind of guys that only guys. All of the women wanted these certain type of guys.
Oh,
well, this so happen. I'm fortunate to be one of the guys, but I'm just saying.
The top.
I was yeah, in the hood. I was one of the guys. Yeah, because no, it's true though. If you ever in your neighborhood when you growing up, even as a
Me and him
female,
just had this
there was a
conversation,
certain percentage of guys that got all the girls.
All the girls.
A lot of guys don't get a lot of women.
They
There's
confuse.
big
A lot of people
percentage
confuse
guys
high
that don't
status
get
with
women.
high value.
They don't.
That's what it is. It's the high status, high value argument. Everybody, every guy who's rich is not high value. They're high status, but not high value.
Yeah.
Right.
High value
It's like
is the
I hate to
tangibles,
hear
which is-
females.
It's
Hey, king. Hey, and
yeah.
guys
Don't
was a
not everybody
queen.
deserve that.
Everybody don't deserve to be a queen, and everybody don't deserve to be a king. I'm sorry.
Gotta earn that.
Like you really have to earn that shit. That shit. Oh shit. It just do this to me.
Cringeworthy. Cringeworthy.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Like
oh
stop.
my!
Stop. Like, and you know what's crazy? I don't just say that to say that. If somebody be like, "Hey, queen, such and such," you know, I'll ask them, "Why you call me a queen? How you know I'm a queen?"
No,
I'm honest.
It is true because
I'm honest.
It's true. It's
Yeah,
honest.
How do you know? You only say that because I'm a female. Every female is not a freaking queen.
Yes,
Mhm.
And if I
cliche
see
now,
you
it's
acting
become-
like a damn dog and a stupid person, I'm not calling you a king.
Right.
So when they say that to me, I be asking like, why? How do you know I'm a queen? Oh, how you carry yourself? You don't even know me. How you know how I carry myself? Let me get drunk. You don't know. No, but am I being
Nah,
honest?
yeah,
Those are the guys trying to appeal
And
to you and
some
try to
guys
pander
would
to
be
you.
looking at me like, yo, is she crazy or is she
because
really?
people started using it too loosely.
Yes.
That's what it
And
is.
they don't
It's called
realize
pandering.
where it
Yeah.
derives from.
Called
Yeah.
pandering.
So that's partially the reason.
All right, guys, we definitely this is
Good.
yeah, it's a good topic. Look, we about to get into the last segment of Shots with Diet, and then we're gonna get into the mayhem, and we need an intro for
Damn
the
it,
mayhem
CP.
minute.
Damn it, CP with these 2 shots of dots. Damn you, CP.
Some people think because they know their own
hi, Samantha
name, every shit know
Rodriguez.
it. Sad, right? Hey, Denise Hobble. Hey. All right, so let's get into the
That's
shot.
a real statement.
It is.
That's a real statement.
It is.
That's a
I
whole
didn't see what he said.
That's a whole
I'm a
show.
slow
She
reader.
said, "Oh,
Denise?
Denise, can you put that back on for Denise?
That's
She can
a
see it.
whole nother show.
It is. You can see it. Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a real
It
statement.
is. It is. You gotta send me that so I can remember. I'm gonna add that to the next topic. I don't remember shit.
Yeah, that laugh.
That's sad. I need memory pills.
In Cobaloba.
Shut up. All right, guys, we about to get the shots with Dot, then we're gonna get into the mayhem minute.
Oh, shock.
So get your shot glasses ready, put them up, and let's toast.
What are we toasting to?
The good life.
All right,
that.
Kanye West.
To all you kings and queens out there.
The real ones.
You ain't right. Right.
No.
Ain't right.
No.
I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice, I got the juice. Who I'ma fuck with Shot, 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 shot,
Because I already know this will be shots. I'm definitely getting shots.
Woo.
Mm-mm.
Boy, you been in college? Whoa.
It just hit you there, right?
Yes.
My throat.
I was trying to get tequila, but
I was gonna say, like, next time I come, can we do dark liquor?
Thanks,
we
CP.
can.
Whoa.
I like that next time I come.
Whoa.
Oh, you wasn't inviting me back?
I was, but I got to make sure you love it. You want to come back. I can't stand your face. I can't stand her face. Listen, we about to get into the Mayhem Minute. If y'all don't know the Mayhem Minute, she's going to be asking our guests some spicy questions, some nice questions.
Anything spicier than this Tito's, I can't handle.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, sounds like fire.
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we gotta have a theme music for the.
We do. I said that. The next
segment.
Yeah, do something.
Let me see what I got in the vault.
Yeah, we gonna do a intro for her segment.
Yeah, I got something in the vault for that. I think I got something dark.
Yes, it's gonna be
dark.
dope.
What should be spicy?
I mean, it's mayhem, so
right.
It's to be aggressive as possible.
Aggressive. All right, I got something.
Yeah.
I got something.
Oh shit! Why you laughing?
I orchestrated that, and I'm so proud of myself.
You know what's crazy? We were supposed to start today, and he made us start last show.
Oh yeah.
And you know CP is annoying.
So
he was like, "Oh, I'm the first. Oh, I'm so happy to be the first."
So
She's the first female. Yes, she is.
So we gotta build it while we fly.
Build it while we fly. That's right. All right, y'all. We getting into this.
Y'all
we gonna turn it over.
Questions.
We turn it over to the girl over there, Miss Baby Mayhem. Do your thing, boo.
Hey, Mayhem. I'm just saying.
That's what it was.
Yo, he is so annoying. Uh-oh. You know, I'm a star. You started.
It wasn't food. No, I'm joking.
Oh, you nasty. No, she being nasty.
Eggplant emojis.
Everybody put an eggplant emoji in the chat.
Yo, the Pretty Hustler's the shit. Pretty Hustler, you got a fan over here.
Oh, thanks. Yes. Ooh, Foxy, Eve.
Dot Viera.
I mean, shameless plug. Oh my gosh, the third one isn't that hard, but Nicki Minaj.
No Little Kim?
I am a Nicki fan. I became a Nicki fan because of Little Kim.
But you ain't add Little Kim though.
I'm sorry. I'm a bar. That was my favorite.
All right, the old Nicki or the new Nicki?
The old one. It got
okay, but I feel like the new Nicki does have essence like of the old one, but I'm more of a Harajuku Barbie Nicki. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Itty bitty piggy Nicki.
So let's say
Beam me up, Scotty.
The middle. Mid Nicki.
Nah, I'm early Nicki.
Early to mid Nicki?
Yeah, I'm early Nicki. I do like
I Get Crazy.
I like her last project.
I Get Crazy. I do
her
like
last project was fire. I like Chun-Li. That was before Young Money. That was her transitioning into Young Money because she did have some features with Lil Wayne and Drake.
Okay. Yeah, the Nicki Drake era was good. Yeah, that was a good one.
Moment for Life?
Yeah.
What?
I wish that I could have this.
Still need my Cinderella moment.
Yeah.
What about Foxy? You said Foxy?
I love Foxy.
Yeah, but she. You know what? All right.
I did say
take that.
Eve.
No, I'll take that because Foxy.
Eve is underrated, huh?
I feel like Foxy was more lyrical.
Foxy is sexy.
Very sexy. Yeah.
Eve is underrated, and I feel like she doesn't give herself enough credit.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Eve is what I grew up on, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
she's all in my.
It was just Eve was dope, but you know what it was? She was too undershadowed under DMX, man.
Because she was a Rough Rider, but I mean,
yeah, it was hard, man. Under DMX,
she tried to do her breakout record when she did with Gwen. Was it Gwen Stefani that she did it with? I think it was. I think so. I think if she tried to do her breakout record with Gwen. I'm pretty sure it was Gwen that she did it with. But it didn't go.
But it's hard being on the DMX.
Eve, come back.
Eve, come back.
Eve, come back.
I think she's gonna.
Yeah, she over in Europe. She in Europe. She
I think
good.
she would though, cause she did that. What was the name of that show with her Brandy and
Get Queens.
I love that.
You did?
I love
Eve, I do whole sets with you.
when her and Brandy
Please come
did
back.
that back and forth battle.
That was fire.
Yeah, the reels on TikTok.
Yeah, they be showing that on TikTok. Yeah, you're right. I was about to say something else. All right, go ahead.
Oh.
Dag, it was the one normal question and then go straight to the spice. All right.
Right? She's listening.
Absolutely right.
All right, boom. I don't know if you want to reference relationship or past relationship. So, if you stop being sexually attracted to your partner spouse, would you leave them?
Yes.
Why?
Because why would I stop being sexually attracted to them? I'm a you know, I'm a very, I guess I want to say sensual person. So for me, it's like you would have had to done something that didn't involve sex for me to stop being attracted to you sexually. You would have had to done something that involved you like definitely outside of sex for me to stop being attracted to you sexually. I could work with anything.
What if he lost his leg?
Huh?
What if he lost his leg?
He would not. I mean, does that affect the penis?
Well, if you lose your leg, could you deal with that?
Does it affect the penis?
Like no legs and no arms.
I think
Does it affect his mouth or his penis?
so. It's if he loses you mentally.
If he loses me mentally, then I'm done everywhere else.
Mentally?
Yes.
But you can get
mentally
that- you
and
can get that
emotionally, huh?
You can get that back if you
No.
want.
If he loses me emotionally, let's say that, okay? If he loses me emotionally, I'm definitely done.
Emotionally, but you can get that back. Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. But so I'm talking about losing me. Not just like, oh, you made a mistake, or like we're in a rough patch right now.
Once a female takes her emotions out of it, it's hard to get that back.
Me.
Once she takes her emotions out of it, it's hard to get that back.
For real?
You think so? I think it's hard to get that back.
I'm a Scorpio.
Guys, when we
that's
fuck
how
up,
it goes. That's how it goes. Like you don't get this until this is involved.
Let me ask you a quick.
Unfortunately, I've even tried it without it, but it didn't work.
Can you date a man with one ear?
What the hell?
Can he hear me in the other one?
Because Trey going somewhere else.
When can he hear me in the other one?
No lie.
Trey, funny. That's what Trey do. Trey take over some. What if he blinks with his eyes open?
She gotta go.
I hate you. And this is why we let Trey talk from outside the door. This is why we don't bring him in.
I need two nipples.
I need two.
I need two of everything that you can. Man.
All right, back to the here minute. Go ahead, boo.
I do have. I have like morally, like things are kind of. Oh man, like say if you had a kid and you like don't spend time with your especially if it's your daughter, that's a red flag for me. How you treat your mother or any woman like in hierarchy or monarchy, like that's a red flag for me. If you treat them badly, it's like, well, how the heck you gonna treat me?
That's true. I'm glad you think like that.
If you don't treat your mama, right, you ain't treating me right.
And mama is number one.
And mama's number one. You know what I'm saying? How you treat your friends also, because I do. In my current relationship, we were friends first, so
tough.
For me, it's like if you weren't a good friend to other people, that means you're not gonna be a good friend, or you're not gonna be kind to me either. What else? How you spend your time. Like, are you passionate about the things that you do, or are you just doing it just for shits and giggles? That's important. Goals, have to have them. If you don't, then what are we doing? Because I'm a very goal oriented person. So for me, it's like, if you don't have goals, then we're not gonna mesh on a day to day. Who am I gonna talk to about them? You don't even understand. You don't understand what I'm going through.
I like that.
Also, to have good money mindset, a good relationship with money. Even if you may not have the most, you at least know what how to get it. You know how to get it, and you know that money is not always monetary thing, not always in the physical, it's also in the mindset. So if you have a good mindset, you will always make money. I could be down broke for sure, like really on my last, because I paid all my bills or whatever the case may be. I made sure I ate, I put gas in my car, I paid, you know what I'm saying? But I already know next week I'm about to get it back. Couple days, I'm gonna get it back. You know what I'm saying?
You're big on ambition.
I'm big on ambition. I've dated people that have no ambition.
You see her face.
And it took me to get out, and because I'm such a passionate person and I care about people so much, that I will stick with you until the ambition part. But in me, in my grown age, now it's like, oh no, I can't do it.
Time for that.
That's too much. I got my own goals. Now I gotta look at you and figure out what you're doing. Oh, Jesus. I can't.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I get that. I'll get you the number to a therapist. I have a few. She will help you. Guidance counselors, they help. So there's a few red flags, but those are my main ones.
That's dope. Oh, dope.
So you know act like they not.
Who day? Because I know I could do.
There's only the pretty hustler in here. Pretty hustler in 4 days. Cameron wears pink. Cam wears pink.
What?
The Cam wears pink.
Oh shit. Put my hat down.
Not for me. Depending on size. You gotta define that.
That's what niggas be in the movement.
All right. I don't know. Like,
different shirts for different.
For me, I've had, I guess, bigger than the average, and it really didn't matter to me. Average is 7, no?
Right?
7.
6?
Where you been? In the Amazon?
She grew up in Hollywood. She grew up in the porno. She grew up in the valley. She grew up in the valley.
Yeah, what's that porn site?
The valley. She grew up in the valley. She grew up behind Bay Bros and.
Oh man.
I ran from somebody that was like that. I was like, oh hell no.
She can't even fathom less than a 6 or 7 right now. Less than a 6, you don't exist to her. So fellas, if you're watching The Pretty Hustler now, just go ahead and turn off the YouTube. She's done with you.
So 6 is not average?
Yo, Mayhem asked that question. Mad dudes on YouTube adjusting themselves.
About 6 for a black man. Black man about.
And then she said
And
average is
that's
6
all I
and 7. Nigga said, I'm watching freaking the game. Nigga turned on the PlayStation. We just lost half our viewers now.
About 6.
Yo, we just lost so many male viewers just now.
A TikTok?
She said, did this chick say
that an
dick? Yeah. TikTok.
Oh my God.
He said TikTok.
If it's shorter than TikTok. Oh man, you can't go longer than the TikTok. Damn. And this
For
is why the
me,
suicide rate is what it is for men.
It doesn't matter for me.
See, guys, y'all ain't got it.
See, guys, yeah.
Anything
Y'all ain't
lower
got a
than
chance.
average it might be an issue.
Y'all ain't got a chance.
I'm a thick girl. I'm not small. I'm not a little petite girl. I gotta be able to feel something.
But what if you good at other areas?
I've had that too.
Okay.
But for me, it's both. You gotta have both.
Oh, no.
Cause how long you gonna do? How long we gonna do?
But what if you got big hands? What if you got big hands?
Your penis pump to move after this. I mean, hands on. Hands
hands work. Hands are great.
He got to compensate
But
somehow.
what if he know how to work the middle? Even though his thing is the middle.
But how do I feel it? I don't know.
He got to be in there doing the Dougie. Yeah, he got to.
How do I do the Dougie?
Yeah, I feel sorry for you. Yo, y'all just hurt so many feelings just now.
I thought 6 was. I swear. I thought 6 was average.
This
No,
just
6 is average, but you said 7.
this
I'm
just
like,
in. After watching the podcast, the
So
suicide
the
rate
extra
just went up.
inches a matter?
Yes, it does.
All right.
No, hold on. You answer that. You answer that.
And it's not skinny. Does that still work?
Little and skinny.
Wait, it's
Wait, what? Repeat that? Repeat that? I said it's little, but it's skinny.
Growing, not a shower.
Nah, I'm like, you know what? I'd rather little. Give
Girth.
me little and fat.
little and
Nah. No, skinny is crazy.
Them niggas catch cramps though. They gotta push all of it.
little and skinny. I've honestly been blessed to never have anything small. Ever. Like
Growing up in the valley, that's California.
never been that. But skinny,
They call it what, a pencil?
yeah, nah, I'm good on that. Like it has to be thick.
And there's no politically correct term for this.
Definitely has to be thick.
Niggas killing themselves now.
Definitely
I
has to
can
be
hear the
thick.
guns loading up.
Definitely has to be thick. It can't be little and then skinny too. That's too. Pick a struggle.
That is fault though.
Damn.
That's good thinking, y'all.
So what if he have all the accolades? What if
No, don't act so. We got like 3 more minutes.
all right, okay.
Do not.
Fellas, TREYLYNE and DORU are giving away free council
Yeah, we
sessions.
trying to get the game.
If y'all need to get y'all shit together,
Yeah.
and y'all ain't
I'm trying to get
packing in that area,
there.
the suicide hotline,
Y'all know
1-800
right now,
TREYLYNE.
there's no chance with me.
No chance in
Respectfully,
hell.
no respectfully. Disrespectfully.
We trying to get a TikTok moment out here.
It's so quiet with me.
We trying to get a
Yo,
TikTok
imagine the
moment.
faces. Oh, she said average 6'7".
Right. And then some people are growers.
They said, yeah, growers, not showers.
Growers? Hey, you're not growing no more.
No. I can't go. I don't know if I could go into detail. I really don't want to.
Yeah, be YouTube friendly.
Oh, they grow. Oh, like what?
Yeah, it's just like a cartoon, Dot. There you go. Get that sound effect.
All right.
Oh, all right.
You guys are ridiculous.
Oh.
I've experienced that before.
How was that?
It wasn't horrible, but it was weird.
Right.
And I didn't realize it was weird until we stopped talking to each other. And I was just like, you know what?
What is an extra inch?
It was an extra something.
But you know what's crazy? Like,
All right, the DJ Don Doe portion of this show is over. I'll see y'all later.
It's not like he wasn't blessed even without the hood. So I was like, I mean, if that's my,
Did you make him
that's
go
your
watch
Achilles.
every time y'all had intercourse
Absolutely,
because of the extra hood?
100%.
But
You have to do on a regular basis.
You gotta do that anyway.
Anyway,
without the hood.
No, but when you got a hood, it's
No,
extra.
you still gotta do
No,
it.
you gotta do it extra now. Like if you took a
Extra
shower
strap.
this morning and I saw you at 3 p.m.
I don't want to put his business out there. He might be watching me.
All right, but you ain't said no name.
Good job, Mayhem.
He know.
You stupid.
Well, at least it's an extra inch.
Well,
though,
he
if
knows,
you
but we don't know. I
More
think.
to the circumference.
I said more to the edge.
All right, yeah.
No, it really didn't.
How many
It
more
didn't.
we got?
TREYLYNE tried to help you.
And he thought he was doing
Okay.
it too. I feel bad for him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he thought he was doing it.
How long was the last relationship that you had that wasted time?
Oh God, wasted my time. I can't say that. I can't say he wasted my time. I wouldn't call that a relationship either. Exactly. You know, it's crazy. Like, it's an awkward situationship. We were together for maybe 6 months. Yeah.
Therapist, yeah, I gotta give value to my life.
Yeah.
Questions tonight, we're off the hook. I gotta see what I'm doing.
6 months. It's about 6 months. I would say 6 months. The most draining 6 months of my life.
What you doing? Oh shit! Repeat that.
That's dope.
Huh.
If you stuck in the room with all your exes, what you doing?
I'm so awkward. I'm like, oh, how's everybody doing? How's life? How's
Did you
everything
treat all of
been?
them good?
How's the kids, huh?
Did you? You saw her face?
Yeah, she heard that question. She didn't have need time to think about it.
I treated every single ex I've ever had amazing.
Accordingly.
Amazing. But if they say it, what they gonna say?
Actually, I haven't told everybody this, but I actually did an experiment with my current.
Right.
No, we did an experiment. Y'all, I
You're only
love this.
you're
Y'all
only
are
telling
gonna
YouTube.
judge me, so I love this. So I want to say, no, it's gonna be great.
It's so judgment free. So judgment free.
It's a safe space.
YouTube ain't telling nobody.
Well, we did an experiment. Right.
Sorry.
We live. Y'all live here. I'm live here. Everybody know.
Hey y'all.
Talk your talk.
Anyway,
talk your talk.
so I did an experiment where we actually spoke to each other. I spoke to my 2 exes. 2. I only spoke to 2, and both were horrendous. They were horrible to me. They were absolutely the worst. They were the worst. They were the worst. And I just look back at it and I'm like, I don't even know why I even asked them. But I did kind of like an experiment where they kind of have to give me, like, I guess, a letter of recommendation. Like, basically, would they?
Go, girl.
Judgment. That's no judgment. That's dope.
Let me cut. Let me.
I took a lot of
my leg.
It took a lot of, I guess, like, I didn't call one ex because it was like, I really could care less about your letter. Like, I don't care about your letter. And I wouldn't give you a good one back. So you know what I'm saying? But I did 2. And they both gave me stellar reviews. I am going to toot my, you know what I'm saying? Stellar reviews. Beep, beep. Gave me stellar reviews. And so that was okay. I don't have a problem with any of my, like, seeing them. I just don't want to have any like consistent contact with them. It's like, now I don't want to be your friend. Like, we can't be friends because you completely shitted on every other aspect of a relationship. So why?
Better than me.
I know I was good. Yo, I put on my big girl drawers that day.
That's an awesome answer.
I wasn't drunk, but I did have an edible. So just in case they watch this, that's why. Yeah, I like edibles. Occasionally.
I just became more
The
of a fan.
high is different, and you have to have some type of self-control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
would advise. I would advise you be home, because when I
tell my son, get out if you don't want to see mommy.
Right. When I was out and
In a
did
different
it was different. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I don't really think I like doing this when I'm outside, because people be looking at me and I don't
looking at
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? I don't like people watching me, for real. But it's all right. Everybody else watching me. Hey, world.
Right.
This is Kadika.
Awesome.
The pretty hustler, y'all.
Awesome.
Listen, we definitely gotta have you back. Just for, I guess, co-host. Stop. I don't use someone. Did I?
First of all, I love this hat that you. What rodeo are we going to? I love this. This is so cute.
Yo, she got this red one. I'm taking that.
It is so cute.
I got that all around.
I love that. And I love hats. I'm very big on hats. I'm very big on hats. Are we done with the man? What? That was it for me? Wait, minute. What?
She got one more. Go ahead, do one more. She like it.
She likes it.
I'm loving
happening?
Interviewer is being interviewed.
It's a weird feeling, but
Is
I
it?
just sometimes. Favorite toxic trait?
Toxic trait.
That's a good fucking
Ooh,
question.
like when I
Holy cow,
block
that's a
you
good
and you
question.
call me back.
Wait, what?
Wait, you like that?
And you know what else? I don't like that. I don't like that too much because it's like, all right, I did it already. Like it's done. I like persistence. I like when like, okay, if I'm not paying you no attention, you still gonna be like, what are you doing? Like be all over me. That's very toxic of me.
Oh, but you know what's crazy? All right, I have to say this. Let me say this real quick. Sorry.
I'm a Scorpio. I need love.
I love the fact that you admitted that because
That's real.
every other female, I watch a lot of YouTube shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm a TikTok fanatic, but go ahead.
YouTube, like the guys, when they be talking about the females, I'm sorry, but
don't be sorry.
Watch.
Yeah,
no, I'm not really sorry.
I know you're not.
Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Another thing that get on my nerves. People be saying I'm sorry, and they know damn well they not.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
Cut the pleasantries. What are we doing?
Because you know these women be like, they be like, Kendra G. You watch Kendra G? No, you probably don't watch that.
I have seen her.
You have seen her? So when she asks a question and she be like, what is one of like why you think you're not in a relationship? The whole thing, this should be pissing me off. Every woman says the same thing. And they make everything sounds like, oh, I'm just too nice. That's why. Bitch! Yo, excuse me.
You're not nice.
You're not nice.
Right. You're not nice.
I'm so bad. And she just said, you know how many women that would not admit that they have a toxic trait?
Oh no. What?
Your face, the face though. Not some of them.
Do you understand what I'm saying though? How many women will not admit that they have that? Yeah. Everything is freaking perfect. Why you're lying?
I do kind of like when my man be like, if I'm not paying him no mind, like, what do you like? Be on my body. I do. I do.
High five, boo. High five. I like
that question. The answer that you mostly get is, "Oh, because guys can't handle me." Like you're not a.
I hate that. Why do?
You're not supposed to be handled. Guys can't handle. They're intimidated.
If you gotta handle me,
annoying.
I'm not. You know what's crazy? People be like, they be asking my person, like, "How you still with her?" I'm like, I don't know, because I'm not even with me. Like, I be confused.
You
like,
out of your own body.
I'm out of my own body. Like, I be looking at me and I be like, stupid.
To myself. That's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
I need that in my life.
I mess with that.
I need that. Right.
I'm so done with that.
You gotta shut the camera, boo. You gotta shut the camera. Oh. You gotta sit down.
Stupid.
No, they ain't see it. There we go. Been down again. Oh.
I need that.
Start with 3 O's.
I love that.
Merch.
That's how I feel sometimes.
3 O's and 2 I's.
No, I'm serious. I gotta come out my own body sometimes. I just started apologizing for my wrong.
Yeah, but women definitely need to stop like saying that they don't have any toxic traits because you do.
I have a few.
Even if you're toxic, even if you're not toxic to your significant other, you're toxic to yourself, towards yourself, you're toxic to your friends, you're toxic in your work environment. Like you have things about you that if you wrote it in a diary, you would be like, oh.
Yeah. That's true. Because I be writing stuff down. And I had what's that Ayana help me, that book that she had where you actually have to write stuff down. Mm-hmm. She asked questions in that book. So I started doing it and I was like,
that's good. Send me that book. I love shadow work. I want to dig deep. I want to know why I'm fucked up too.
Church is in with Pastor Pretty Hustler.
Hallelujah.
No, I'm serious. I was writing stuff down.
Church
and I was looking and I was like, whew. He's still with her?
Well, if y'all call me, I have one-on-one sessions, you know what I'm saying? Group
right. We
I take credit cards, EBTs, everything.
All of that.
Venmo. I can tell y'all what y'all
I don't mind. I can tell. I can't tell. Ladies, if y'all want to hear why y'all after up, please call me.
Straight to church.
We can go live.
I can tell you why.
TREYLYNE World, we can go live. I can tell all y'all.
I'm no Kevin Samuels, but I can tell you.
Oh my God, this was a good episode. I like this. Thank you for coming, babe.
Thank
I
you,
love
thank
it. Aww.
Oh,
You
You
welcome.
definitely have to
You're
come back.
welcome. Thank
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, I got you. And wine.
And I thought we were gonna have wine.
No,
I'm not even
that's
gonna
not
lie.
there, babe.
That was
Not
so
there.
weird.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm just saying. But
we-
let everyone know where they can find you. People probably already know you on here, but still. Go ahead.
Right. You can find me not on my personal page because it's private.
Stupid.
Go ahead and
No,
try.
honey,
Go ahead and
if
try.
you do add, and I know you, I will add you. Mayhem requested me, I'm gonna add her.
Because you see her now. You know
I
her.
know her.
Yeah.
But other people, I be like,
She's
who
so
is
dope,
this? Who is this? I'm not adding you. I could have just met you last night. But my personal, the _ pretty hustler, because there's a lot of pretty hustlers out here, but there's only one.
Talk that
Oh, that
Talk
part,
that
not
shit,
that.
yeah.
And then there's Spill It Entertainment is at SPILLITENT. It's the only one. It should be the first one to come up, or else I'm going to court.
That's right.
Enough said.
So that's
Enough said.
That's it. Listen, y'all can catch her September 9th. Back to the block.
September 9th, Brooklyn Monarch, 7 to 12 a.m. Back to the Block Festival 3. The lineup is crazy. We just added one more. We only got one more spot to fill. That's it. Thanks.
All right.
Have a great night.
We're not even going to deal with her. She just, it didn't, you know
9
what, anyway.
o'clock.
The show
Guys,
was beautiful.
we're gonna do this briefly. What we're thankful for, and then we're gonna end this. So, Duru, you want to start
We're gonna
with
start
you?
with the Don.
Yes.
Y'all know me, short and sweet. Thankful for my 18-year-old. I just got me an 18-year-old yesterday. Thankful to my son. He introduced me to what love was 18 years ago. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what unconditional love is. I want to thank him. Control, keep doing your thing out there in Akron. We're thankful for you. We love you, kiddo.
That's what's up. I am thankful for everyone that's here today. I'm thankful for God for waking me up this morning. Thankful for my family. I'm thankful for iAccess Radio. I am thankful for Miss the Pretty Hustler coming on today and showing us some grace and some love. I'm just thankful for all the haters. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Keep hating.
Thank you.
Wow. I don't know if I can even top either one. I am thankful for consistently being the pretty hustler.
Yeah, be thankful for yourself.
I'm
That's
so
right.
thankful
Beautiful.
for me. It's been a long journey. You made it through. It's almost the end of the year. This year has sucked butt, but you have
damn.
You have made it through every which way. So I am so thankful. Oh, and God, he be doing his big one.
Don't
The
Amen.
The heavenly sir be hooking me up.
Yeah.
We gonna take this out with another shot. Yeah, keep going.
Me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, you.
I'm thankful. God loves everybody.
There you go.
But I got God loves everybody.
God loves everybody.
I'm thankful for the changes I'm making this year. I'm becoming more positive. I don't yell and scream at everybody no more.
You don't.
But
so proud of
this
him.
is the thing too.
And he thankful for losing weight.
What Drew said is well, I'm in the process again. But Drew said about his son, right? He showed him what unconditional love is, right? That's my sons just went to college too, right? My youngest son just went to college too, and but I'm going on the other side of this. They show me what unconditional love is. Yeah, I'm thankful for them and all that, right? But they also show me what freedom is. I'm free falling like
for life. I'm thankful for this, group of people in here, all this melanin magic that's going on.
Hey.
And I thank you for this opportunity for the Mayhem Minute.
Yes.
Weeks. Listen, with
This
that
what they all
being
been
said,
waiting for.
what? Who did that? Big Al, you want to say what you thankful for?
Here come the voice. Watch this, y'all.
The
Y'all know
voice.
I got to introduce the voice.
The voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sexiest man in America. The voice.
I ain't gonna lie, a strong Barry White type of voice came from the corner, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know
Wait
he
till
was
you
back
hear more
there.
here.
Watch this.
Wait
Watch
till you hear
this.
more here.
I didn't know he was back there.
Everybody duck. Al's coming. Hide your women.
You're funny. So here's the thing. I'm thankful for the wisdom of God's kingdom
God?
and the blessing he bestows upon his people so that we can come together as a community to continue to build so that there is no dying breed. We just keep growing. So I'm thankful.
Hey, man. Yo, you drinking too much.
Yo, Al, if I need inspiration, I'm calling you.
Amen, God.
Thank you to everyone
Word
else.
up.
Listen, thank you for rocking with us. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Do your thing. Follow. I said that. I ain't said that. Okay, like, subscribe, comment, share, follow. All that good. Follow Mr. Pretty Hustler over here at Spill It ENT. Don't follow her personal page because she ain't got time for that. She business, okay? Follow her business page at Spill It ENT. Spill It. She ain't crazy like me with all the extra words and shit.
Like
she
that?
spelled it right. Spill It ENT, okay? Go follow her. She will be back as a guest co-host for sure with her topics and everything. Yes. I'm giving you answer. I can't wait. This is gonna be interesting. And we're out with Shots with Dot. Thank you. See y'all later.
And don't forget to send them donations to $.Dot that.
Hit the cash
Right.
app.
We taking the donations.
This what they all been waiting for. Bands, right? That's all they talk about, right? But can they afford it? They think so.
Blow a whole bunch of bands up in aces. I can afford it. Fuck a bottle, bitch, we copping the cases. I can afford it. New sneakers come out and I cop them. I can afford it. I got the J same day they dropped them. I can afford it. I can afford it. I can afford it. Green on me like a forest. I'm a shark and you a swordfish. Stack it up and get more chips.